Okay, guys, welcome back to the gym. I'm going to start workout. Today we got a pretty special day. I'm going to be joined by Tyler Schaal. He was in the 2018 U.S. Championships. He's been working out with Yin in the mornings, and he's got a pretty great story. So I thought it would be a nice opportunity to share a little bit of his work ethic and a little bit of a discussion with him with you guys. And then this weekend, we also have another very special guest. He's from Tunisia. He's a two-time Olympian named Wajdi Boulegi. You can take a look at his stuff. All right, his first name is Wajdi, Wajdi. He represented Tunisia in 2 Olympic Games, so he's going to be with us on Saturday. And I also am going to have Steven Nadarosic, who's represented the United States at World Cup events on pommel horse and is the Nissan Amuri Award winner on pommel horse. He's from Region 6, so I'm going to have him next week. Hopefully we can keep making the show fun for you guys, okay? So today what we're going to do is we're going to have Tyler on at 5:30. We'll have some interviews, questions with him. Maybe we'll get you guys to ask a question or two. And then we're going to do our regular floor and pommel horse, and if we can get to some rings, we'll do that, okay? Without any further delay, we're going to start with Aiden, and he's going to start us off with our warm-up. Single finger pull down stretch. Switch fingers. Keep your left arm straight, Ian. Next finger. And pinky finger. Hope you guys have an appreciation for the level of strength that guy Tyler is doing on rings. I mean, that's pretty much world-class skills there. Other finger. Other hand, sorry. Next finger. If you guys can think of some questions that you would want to ask him, how maybe he developed his strength or how long he's been training or anything like that, try to get you guys on. Next finger. Last finger. Buenos dias, Iñaki. All right, palm up, pull down stretch. Another hand. And pinky up stretch. Demi, get to the screen. I want you to follow what's on the screen. I want you to watch the television show and do what's on the show. Please and thank you. Kobasere. Yeah, good job, Aiden. One arm on top of the other. And switch arms. Okay, let's go one arm circles forward. And backward. And other arm forward. And backward. Double arm circles forward. And backward. Okay, pasta, one arm on top of the other, stretch. One hand on top of the other, rather. One hand on top of the other like that. Put it in the small of your back. Push your belly out just a little bit. Pull your elbows back. Okay, arms behind your head. That's it. Fingers point backwards. Slowly on the way up. And slowly on the way down. Remind your brain to use these muscles. Okay, the muscles that you feel right now are your rotator cuff muscles. When you do your handstands, you want these muscles firing the whole time. Okay, now all the way to your tippy toes, Boone. Fire the same muscles the whole time, all the way up. Looking dirty with those leggings and on your heels with your shoulder blades tight. Just keep squeezing those back muscles. And on your tippy toes, fingers up. And on your heels, shoulder blades tight. And on your tippy toes, fingers up. And on your heels, shoulder blades tight. Hands on your waist, feet face in. And feet face out. And feet face in. And feet face out. Slow kick walks with your feet flexed. And sideways kicks, my dog. Kick down your knee. Ty, look at this little guy, huh?
Yeah, these guys are working hard.
Yeah, you guys keep working. I'm just going to introduce you real quick to Tyler. All right, he's on. So he's just going to watch you guys work for a little while longer. You guys got 3 minutes, 37 seconds, okay? Tyler, I'm going to keep you on mic, but I'm going to put the other guys on, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Not sure if you recognize this dog.
I recognize him, man. He's doing two a days or something, or
He's never missed a day, buddy.
dude, he's working hard.
All these guys. And
I
yeah,
say I recognize a couple of
I'm the original OG, my dog.
them. Yeah, you've been doing this for a while now.
Kid is a ham for the camera, huh?
Oh yeah, he's loving it.
Yep. The guy that you have on the screen right now is a level 10,000. It's pretty interesting.
All right, I wish.
It's hard to find those rules.
He's over 9,000 now.
You guys are halfway through. Muy bien, Iñaki, muy bien. Yeah? 2 minutos más, amigo. Nice job, Aiden. This kid always pumps out like a horse right now. all about their own creativity, you know?
I was about to ask. This is pretty cool.
Yep. I don't want to be the show. I want them to be the show.
Yeah, they get to put their own twist onto it while they're still working.
That's it, man. It's all about control, giving them a sense of control.
Yeah,
Use the spotlight as a token. Spotlight creativity, spotlight hard work.
oh yeah. Once you get creative, you can come up with things no one's ever thought of.
So I think that my style is a little bit different than Yin's, but
There's no one way to do anything.
right,
There's 1,000 ways to do it.
right. Hey, Austin, nice to see you. All right, we got about 43 seconds to go. All right. Austin, maybe we can come to you and you can start us with stretch in a couple seconds when you get ready. Muy bien, Iñaki, 30 segundos más. Hey, Tyler, you mark my words. This kid right here, he's going to be dirty on horse. You're going to see him in the future on horse.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm excited for that.
Austin, do a couple circles, my dude.
Oh wow, that body line.
Right, it's going to be so awesome in the future.
Oh yeah.
Austin, let's lead us with stretch. Yeah, let's move that mushroom to the side. Lead us on stretch. Okay, let's go one arm on top of the other. You know the stretch your lats? Put your arm, one arm up above your head. There you go, buddy. That's it. And you're going to pull down on those lats. The top arm, pull on the side, that arm so that the side of your body stretches. Start in a hollow. And then you can change to a stretch shape. Open up, stretch your obliques and your hip flexors on the opposite side and switch to the other side. All about keep moving right now, guys. Right, we just spent 5 minutes getting your heart rate going. All we want to do is keep moving. Okay, let's go elbows. Hips. And knees. Spider-Mans. Boone, lead us on for a while. Your pace. And the goal right now, guys, is to keep moving. Keep that heart rate up, right? When your heart rate's up, it moves your blood. And when your blood moves, it makes you warm and flexible. And it brings fuel and oxygen to your arms and legs so that you can use that to be able to contract and do gymnastics. So you want to keep moving. Let's go on your knees, face your fingers forward into your wrists. Don't have to change the camera. It's good. Just keep it like that. Everybody knows what's going on. All right. Change your fingers in all directions. Smoothie, let's get those wrist push-ups done because we got a good view of what you're doing. All right. That's it. Stretch your toe point. Tyler, we need to get rid of the uniforms and we need to wear these leggings and a top and shorts, just like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my legacy.
The only thing I can think of is the leggings could become slippery when they're doing multiple flips.
Tyler,
You have grips on them?
nobody likes these other uniforms, buddy.
I know.
All right,
I don't like the gymnastics uniforms. They're too tight.
Dave Tilley stretch. That's it. So you want to kind of have your back a little bit round. No sag in your lower back. The opposite of a sag in your lower back. So you kind of like rotate your hips like under and forward. And then you just want to slide your hip forward. You don't care about bending your front knee. You care about stretching the bottom leg, the front of your bottom leg. Switch legs, please. Okay, Pasta, let's go pike stretches, please. All right, you got hands, so use them. I want you to use your hands to point your own toes. Keep your back straight. I could care less how far you go down in flexibility. I care that you feel like stretching so that your muscles become healthy, but it's not about going down. It's not about maximizing flexibility. It's about optimizing it. All right, let's go separate your feet about 3 inches, Pasta. Left hand, left foot. Yep, so you're pointing your toe and straightening your own leg with one hand and the other, and then the other toe you're thinking about and pointing with your brain. Okay, right hand, right foot. You got to be accountable for your own form. It's the only thing that your coach really has no control over. Separate your feet a little bit more. If you don't keep form, it's so obvious, and every judge knows that you really just don't either understand the rules or really care about your form, and then you're definitely not going to win. Right hand, right foot, it's like waving two flags to the judges that you just don't really care about the fact that it's artistic gymnastics. Separate your legs 90 degrees, left hand, left foot. Okay, 90 degrees is like a box. Okay, left hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. Both elbows in the middle. Open up your shoulders and your back. Point your knees at the ceiling. Point your toes. And I only care about how you look. I just care about what your body and your presentation looks like, because if you look good, you play good. All right? All right, now really wide. And I don't really care how wide really wide is. All right, left hand, left foot. I care that you point your toes with your hands. All right, left hand, left foot. I want you to keep your back straighter than anything. All right, I want you to feel the stretch, but the stretch has to be on your own terms because it's got to be important to you. All right, Boone, look good. Elbows in the middle. Right, you don't even need to necessarily see routines to see a good gymnast. Okay, this kid's
No, not at all.
straddle with his elbows on the ground and he looks totally dirty. Right? Gymnastics is about poise, it's about hard work, it's learning rules and dedication. All right? Right? Ian, you look great right now. Right? You don't just look like a little 4-year-old kid trying this for the first time. You look like a gymnast right now. Right? I know you are. I know. I know. You look great right now because I'm 8.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Reach back with your shoulders. Timmy, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, Tim, how much I love you. There you go, buddy. Good job. All right, push up to a bridge. You guys go back and forth between a bridge and your shoulders. I don't want to tell you what to do, just give you reminders. Well, obviously, these are shapes that I think that if Tyler focused on when he was really little, he probably.
Oh, yeah. I wish I had focused on it when I was young. If I could go back and smack myself on the head, I would.
Yeah, what we can do is help these guys and
Yeah,
use your experiences to make it.
that's exactly what I'm doing. And it's still not, it's never too late. It's just, is it worth the effort at this point for me?
Okay, Smoothie, you're up. Let's show Tyler how nasty you are. It's always worth the effort, Tyler.
That's
Always.
true. It prevents the injuries. That's very important.
Step forward while kicking. Go to a Swedish fall. Point your foot at the ceiling. Push up shape. Right leg forward. Hold. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Face the middle. Hold. One arm at least horizontal. Won't stop looking at the camera. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Hands in the middle. Feet close. Arms parallel. And pancake. Hold. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Belly on the ground. Slide forward. Push up shape. Left leg foot. Hold. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Slide your right leg forward. Push up to a bridge. Hold. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Slide down. Arms go in a circle. No stops. No choppy motions. Arms up. No, no, no. Try it again. Try it again. Go lay all the way on your back. Lay all the way on your back. I want you to sit up with your arms above your head. So your arms are going to go up and then forward and then back. Good. All right. Hold. Look at the ceiling. 1,000, 2,000, through 1,000. Point your toes. Slide your hands across the ground all the way past. You got to keep your back straight and look forward. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Up nice and tall, horizontal bump. Hold. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Muy bien. Ian, you're up. That was a good one that you did. Nice. Okay, here we go. Kick. Arms forward. Go to a prone fall. Point your foot at the ceiling. Push up shape. Right leg foot. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hold 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. Ian, your arms are high. Move to the middle. Hold 1,000. 2,000. At least one arm horizontal. 3,000. Hands in the middle. Feet sit on your bum. Move your feet 90 degrees. Arms parallel. Pancake. 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. Up and over. Up and over. Up and over. Push up shape. Left leg split. Hold 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. Slide your right leg forward. Sit on your bum. Push up to a bridge. Hold 1,000. 2,000. Get those feet together. 3,000. Slide your feet all the way down. Arms go up, forward, and out. Up, forward, and out. Good. Fine. Hold. Point those toes. 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. Slide your hands on the ground. Past your feet. Hold 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. Sit up and look dirty. Nice. Iñaki, ¿tú quieres hacer una routine, por favor? Okay. Kick while lifting your arms forward. Y bajo. Y push up, flexión. Y 1, 2, 3. Hacia el centro. Y 1, 2, 3. Y pancake. 1, 2, 3. Estómago bajo a la flexión plank. Y la izquierda. 1, 2, 3. Y siéntate, por favor. Y hace una bridge. 1, 2, 3. Y slide down. Y up, forward, and back. 1, 2, 3. Y mano bajo. Estómago bajo. 1, 2, 3. Y 1, 2, 3. Muy bien. All right, let's do one more with pasta, and then we'll take a quick break, and we'll meet the dude. Okay, pasta, here we go. Kick while lifting, go to prone fall, point your foot at the ceiling, right leg split. It's got to go around the side, but for right now, it'll be fine. Arms are a little bit too high. Face the middle. Here we go. Good horizontal with your arms. 1, 2, 3. On your bum. 90 degrees. Pancake. Point those toes. 1. Point those toes. 2, 3. Up and over on your belly. Go to a push-up shape. Left leg split. Hold. Arms up. Arms up. 1, 2, 3. They're a little bit high. Right leg forward. Sit. Keep that knee straight as you come forward. Hold. Look at your hands. 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. Slide down. Slide down. Lift your hands up, forward, and back. Nah, that wasn't quite right, but it's okay. We'll get there. Look at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling. Just being critical because I love you, buddy. Slide your hands across the ground, past your feet. Keep your back straight. Hold. Look at those toes. Make sure your toes are perfect. And sit up. Dirtiness. Okay, guys, let's go on a break. Okay, guys, welcome back. I want you to take a look at the enormity of this routine. Okay, this is total dirtiness right here. All right, you don't see more than 5 people in the world doing these skills here. It really doesn't get better than this in terms of difficulty on rings. This guy's name is Tyler Schaal. I've been working with him in the mornings on Yin Alvarez's broadcast. Hard working guy. I think that's the best way to describe him, a hard-working guy, right? Just like Sam and Yule and you name it. This guy deserves credit. Right, and it just keeps going. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Watch this. Who does that? Who even thinks, "Hey, I'm going to try that?" And just to be able to do it in a huge stage and land with class, right? Who does that kind of stuff? I will tell you who. It's this guy right over here, all right? It's Tyler Schaal, all right? This is the guy who's in the video, everybody. Okay? This is Tyler. Now, Tyler was in the 2018 U.S. Championships. Obviously, his ring strength speaks for itself, for sure. He studied kinesiology and exercise and health sciences, and he's a judge and a coach, and he's been on in the mornings with Yin and Boone and the rest of the guys, and I just thought that he was kind of an interesting person in terms of his work ethic and also the class that he has to be on the show with the little kids and to be respectful enough of Yin to come on. I just sometimes people that you don't know of deserve a little bit of credit. So I'm going to give the mic over to Tyler. Maybe he can say hello to you guys for a couple minutes, and then we'll get going on some questions. Now, if you guys have questions that you might want to ask Tyler, I think that's a good idea. Maybe you think of them, and then at the end, we'll try to get you guys on the TV to ask some questions too. Okay, so Tyler, hello, man. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty great. Right? Did you comb the beard for the show tonight?
I'm not sweaty this time.
Okay, so Tyler, I may as well just get right to the questions. Okay, I'm gonna come
Sure.
put myself on screen just so it's a little bit more of a conversation with you. Um,
Alrighty.
so we've been working with Yin in the mornings, and to be quite honest with you, I hate to say it, I'm really surprised at how good of a motivator Yin is, and we've been on for I think about 2 months right now, and he hasn't said one negative comment. It's always just positive and motivating, and I really am, I guess, refreshed that that's the kind of coach he is. What are your experiences working with Yin, and how important is motivating an athlete to, say, for instance, achieving the gymnastics level that you're able to achieve?
I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself. He's always positive with us. He was pushing us to go beyond what we thought was a limit so that we could achieve something different. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys, your friends at school, think that gymnastics is not human. Well, it's in order to create that, you have to believe it's possible. If you don't believe it's possible, it's not going to happen. So he was constantly encouraging us to push, find new limits. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. We'll work on it here. And while you're working on it, we'll go do something else in the meantime. So he was always being very positive and trying to get the best out of us so that we can achieve what we want.
Working with Yin, you were able to qualify to USA Championships. And to put that into perspective, I did gymnastics for 18 years and competed in an NCAA Division One school, and I was never good enough to qualify to USA Championships. So, when did you turn the corner? When did you go from, somebody who was trying to make USA Championships to somebody who is competing there? And for me, if I made USA Championships, it would pretty much be like I made the Olympic Games. How big of an event and an honor was that for you?
Growing up, I thought U.S. Championships had like 300 people in it instead of less than 40. So I had actually not understood why I wasn't qualifying, or I never realized once I qualified what I had actually done until someone told me. like, oh, there's less than 40 people at US championships. And my mind just, it stopped. I didn't understand what I had just done. I had gone elite when I was 18, and I had been trying at US qualifier every year from 2011 all the way to 2018. So that was a huge accomplishment for me, and I couldn't believe I did it with only 2 events counting.
The skills that you did are really skills that very few people are ever able to attain. When did you realize that you could do world class skills? And was there something in either the motivation that Yin gave you, or that somebody said, "Oh, Tyler will never amount to much"? What was it that made it so that you would even think that these skills are reasonable to attain and actually perform to, a high level?
It probably started with my first Iron Cross when I was about 16. The instant I did it, I had been working really hard on it the whole year, trying to get it. And when I finally kipped up into it, I got stuck. So I had rolled my shoulders forward and actually locked into place. And I was there for a good 10 seconds, felt like 30 seconds, until my coach at the time had to bump me out of it. I had pulled a muscle and I was very sore. But after that, I kind of got addicted to trying to get stronger. And when I had joined Universal, Ying's reaction to my strength was more than you can imagine it was. He was bouncing off the ceiling and trying to figure out what my coaches had done with me in the past, why my form wasn't so great, why I was so strong and everything. So I subconsciously, I had an idea of my form may not be great, but I can definitely make up for it with some extra strength. So I never really put a limit on what skills. I didn't even know the skills were world class at the time. I saw, okay, this skill's an F, that'll get my start value higher. It'll make up for my toes not being perfectly together on this swing. This skill's a D. Okay, that's fine. As long as I can get all of my strength skills to be a D or higher, then I can make up for not being able to understand the Yamawaki element or my leg separation on a giant, maybe a little bobble on a handstand, or not being able to stick the dismount kind of thing. So I was always trying to find a way to work around it that was easier for me while I still worked on the stuff I was struggling with.
So it seems as though you might be somebody who these guys or your peers might even look up to you as somebody to watch on rings. Who are the guys? I mean, and in this day and age of YouTube, the guys who are on the broadcast right now have an opportunity to maybe write down the names of some of the athletes that inspired you and take a look on YouTube. Who are a couple of the athletes, either on rings or in gymnastics, that you looked up to while you were working on your talents?
Growing up, I mean, I remember watching Brandon Wayne go to world championships a few times, and I remember how strong he looked, and it is so much fun to watch his routines. And I saw Jordan Jovchev a few times and Yuri Van Gelder. Jordan and Yuri were heroes of mine because as they got older, they were still getting stronger, and I knew that I was late to the game. So, like, Jordan went to his sixth Olympic Games at 39, and he made ring finals. Yuri Van Gelder's been to the Olympics. He's gotten his medals on rings. They're both very strong guys. Even Keki, whose skill I used to move around the Yamawaki requirement, that helped me a lot. And I saw a video of him the other day. He's 50 and he looks bigger than me. So you can definitely stay strong your whole life as long as you take care of your body.
Which leads us into the next question. As somebody gets stronger and stronger, usually they get less flexible. So, how did you balance strength and flexibility? And if you could give the guys advice in regards to the attainment of strength while at the same time the maintenance of flexibility, what would you say?
Everything comes with repetition. Repetition is the phrase, but the part that you don't get out of that every time you hear it is it takes time. It's not just do 1,000 turns in that day and it'll show up tomorrow. It's you need to be working at it for years for it to grow. I didn't wake up one day and decide I want to be strong. I've been doing conditioning since I first started gymnastics. The flexibility, when you do heavy conditioning, you need to do heavy flexibility. There has to be that balance, or something is going to get higher up and the other one's going to suffer more. So a mistake I made when I was young was I had this mentality of splits are very important, which they are, but I slacked on my bridge and my shoulder flexibility. So pommel horse became an interesting event, and my back handspring is not the prettiest back handspring.
Nutrition is something that isn't really covered too much in a gymnastics facility, maybe because of time, maybe because of education, or it's really difficult to impact a child's nutrition. So, what are the nutrition habits that you needed to, I guess, adopt to make sure that you built muscle and were able to balance the amount of calories? I mean, you probably are spending 5,000 calories per day, and I know when I, try to get my athletes to eat a bit more, it's difficult. And eating 5,000 calories is almost something that's a chore in itself. So, how did you maintain the amount of fuel? And can you give us maybe a couple of examples of carbs that these guys should be eating?
Yeah, of course. I actually, during college, halfway through, I picked up a minor nutrition just purely out of frustration. I had hit a wall with building my strength and I couldn't figure out why. I was putting in as many reps as I could and I couldn't build more muscle, but I didn't realize that the nutrition and the rest was actually sometimes more important than the strength. I was at one point I was eating 8,000 calories a day, and it was a chore. I actually still to this day absolutely lose my appetite with the taste of rice because I was eating 4 cups of rice with no seasoning every day for 2 years, just so I could save money instead of buying other carbs. But carbs are great. You guys can use sweet potato. You can use jasmine rice, brown rice. Trying to think of some of the other carbs. I mean, I try to stay away from the bread product because a lot of it's very like factory produced. But the sweet potato is amazing. That's my go-to carb now.
Now, for our guys, we're in the middle of the hypertrophy phase, or just about to start the hypertrophy phase, which is making and building muscle, getting muscle bigger and bigger. Now, from the routine that we watched, it appears as though you've been able to accomplish that. What are the differences between doing strength for building muscle size versus building strength versus building across? And when should I be doing each of those, or trying to attain each of those performance or training goals?
I tried to do a hypertrophy type of workout a few years back, and it worked over the summer. The only pattern I noticed is it might have been a mistake on my own calculations, but I when I dropped the weight back down for competition ready, all of my joints were screaming like they hurt doing the skills. I was strong enough to do them, but my body hurt from the lack of calories. So I found it was actually easier to do a slower increase over a longer period of time than it was to rush to get big and heavy and then rush to get small again. So I did more of a hybrid workout than I did a purely focused workout. With cross, when I was learning it, I would go as low as I could, hold it the required amount of time, and try to pull back up as many times as I could. And as it got easier, I started going just a little bit lower. And then once I had the full cross position to make sure I was more prepared for a routine, I'd add maybe 10 pounds or 15 pounds and try to do between 10 to 15-second holds instead of just the 3-second hold. So I would push limits in different ways instead of just focusing on my body weight or how the body looked. I would look more at just the performance itself.
There could have been one routine in your life that was the most meaningful or the most exciting routine that you'd ever done. Can you think back to this particular routine and put us in the environment and tell us what you were experiencing, both, pressure wise and emotionally?
There's actually three of them, and they were all within the same year. Um, First one was my ring routine at US qualifiers 2018. Exactly 12 months before, I was doing the same routine and I completely tore my pec on the cross. So I went in to have surgery a month later. I went through all the rehab. It was extremely frustrating. I didn't even get to do my first ring routine until a few months before qualifiers. I had kinesiology tape all over my shoulder. My opposite elbow had started hurting because of the compensation my body was doing. And rings was the last event at 2018 qualifiers. So I was paranoid. I was getting flashbacks before I jumped up. I was extremely afraid of the routine, but the instant I saluted, it floated through, and I landed the dismount. I held everything, and we went out to dinner afterwards. I didn't even believe the results when we saw it posted. The second routine was the one you guys just saw at championships. It was my first time ever being up on podium. I was 26, so I was basically the grandpa compared to everyone in gymnastics. Nobody knew who I was. Everyone was just curious. And my warm up almost never has the actual strength on the rings. I always do it down on the ground with the band. So they just saw me do a giant and a dismount, and it was a simple C dismount for an elite. I jump up, and when you're up there, you can kind of feel your surroundings as a gymnast. You know what's going on around you. I felt every head turn towards the rings on the first skill, and I just I was so surprised that I stuck the landing. I was not expecting my feet to not move. And the third one would be day 2 of championships. I did the ring routine. I did vault. I sat through P bars and high bar because I don't compete those events anymore. When I was going up the stairs on the podium for floor, I looked at Ian and I could not feel my legs. I was so fatigued. I was so tired. I was sore. I was beat up. I couldn't feel my legs. I didn't trust them to move. And the first, I saluted. I went for the routine. I had nothing left to lose. I had already done my rings. I did my vault. Those were the 2 events I needed. Floor was just the complement to it. And somehow I landed every single tumbling pass on there because of all the training I had done before. So those 3 routines, just they will never leave my head.
When you're at U.S. championships, there's other gymnasts there. There's the Yule and the Sam and the people that I guess, are household names or whatever. But those guys are, I guess, popular or known because they win medals, and their popularity is governed by the scores that we give them at meets. But there's no medal and there's no award given for a hard worker or somebody who perseveres through difficult times. And if I had to give that award to somebody, I would probably give that award to you. I think that your determination is a credit to your character and is something that people should know about. Can you maybe talk to these guys about the importance of hard work and dedication to something that you love?
Thank you. I mean, it's the hard work. I guess it comes more out of the enjoyment of it. I mean, working hard on something you don't like is going to be more difficult on you. If you enjoy what you're doing, you're going to want to put more effort into it. If you want a certain result, you need to learn to enjoy the process to get to that result. So I had to teach myself how to enjoy being sore, which sounds crazy every time someone hears me say it. I genuinely started loving how to be sore because I saw the results after I was sore. Not the day after. The day after, I could barely do anything. But just doing what I had to do the day after, the next week, I was already on a new level compared to the week before. And it would continue. So I would continue getting stronger and stronger and stronger, or the skills I was working on would start getting better. But it wouldn't get better each and every day, it would get better gradually over time. Everything has to fluctuate. It's going to get better. It's going to feel hard, more difficult. But when it feels more difficult, your coach still sees an improvement compared to the last time. So that's when you just have to kind of trust the process and really just put all of your effort into it, no matter which angle it is, whether you have to make more time to rest so that you're ready for training, you have to make more time so you can make food, or you have to sacrifice maybe a McDonald's to have chicken and sweet potato, or you have to start eating your broccoli instead of having some ice cream. That's the type of thing that you need to think about to get to that goal that you're trying to achieve.
Boss,
All
you have
right.
a question for the dude.
So I have a question. Do you have any tips on a LC press handstand?
Yeah. What event are you trying to do the LC press?
Rings.
Is it on the floor, on the rings?
Yeah.
When you're on rings, that is the most difficult event to do a press on, but it is the one that comes in the most handy. When you're on the rings, do you turn your rings out, or do you have them in this way?
On my L, I normally have them out.
Okay.
At the more I get to a handstand, the more they go in.
Okay. So a trick that I used is I really overtrained this position. Overtrained is not the right word for it. I heavily trained on keeping my rings turned out. And as I was pressing through the back, instead of trying to get closer to it, I would try to push the ring itself closer to the floor so that I can get my hips higher. This way I didn't have to turn the rings in to get myself up. I would just continue that push to get my hips higher. Once your hips are up, all you have to do is put your feet together. So that may help a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, buddy, great question, yeah? All right, next question is going to come from Ian. Ian was that hard worker that you saw during the warm-ups. What's your question, Ian?
I just want to ask that how long did you do training to get all those muscles?
Oh, man. Let's see. I had my first gymnastics class when I was 3, but everyone thinks, oh yeah, you started competing. No, I didn't start competing until I think I was either 7 or 8 when I first started competing, what you guys are calling level 4. I didn't start getting the bigger muscles until maybe 15 or 16. So you got to eat well and invest in it, and it takes all those years for the muscle to start showing, and it really starts building.
Okay, Ian, I appreciate your question. I thought it was a great question. Okay, all right, maybe next time we have another guest, I'll have you on again and you can ask another question. Okay, buddy, great work. All right, Smoothie. What's up, Smoothie?
Good. I have a question. During your long career, do you ever have like one main goal you wanted to achieve? If so, what is it, and did you achieve it?
I still have that goal, actually. Back to what I was saying earlier, I began thinking if I can get a higher start value, then I can make up for my form and still work on it as I'm going. I have a ring routine that I have written down still. And every time the Olympics happens and there's new rules, I adjust it and tweak it so that it fits the new rules. It is the highest start value I've ever seen. I don't think I have seen someone do it yet. So that's still a goal of mine to this day that I'm working towards. I would like to have in the books the highest start value in the world.
Okay, Smoothie, great question. Okay, Boone, what is your question for Tyler?
So I need a tip for flares. I keep piking in the back of my flares.
Okay. So on your flare, you're piking. Are you kicking your feet back, or are you bringing your hips up when you do your flare?
I'm keeping them a little up.
You're keeping them a little up. So a trick I did when I was doing flares is I would try to kick both my ears with each leg instead of trying to kick my face or kick back or anything. I would really try to kick my ears and bring my hips up as high as I can in both directions. Then it looks a lot more flat. and nowadays you guys have technology. It's great. I would look up, oh my God, his name is leaving my head. There's a guy who does an entire routine on pommel horse that is all flares, and I cannot remember his name right now. It is going to bother me.
He's from China. He's dirty.
Okay, so do you remember his name right now?
I can't remember his name either, but
Oh man,
just type in all flares pommel horse routine. China.
yeah, type that in. His flares are amazing, and if you put it in slow motion, you can see what angle he's kicking to get his legs in the right position without piking.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Of course.
Tyler, Schaal, you have anything you want to say to the guys before we
keep working? Yeah, keep working hard, guys. I see what you're doing. It's great. It's the situation we're in is terrible, but you guys are making the best out of it, and you'll be more than prepared once we're all back in the gym. So keep working hard. Make sure you guys rest up and keep eating too.
Okay, Tyler, Schaal, everybody. Let's go to a break. Okay, guys, we're going to get going. Welcome back. That was fun. What a nice guy that guy is. Pretty talented rings guy, right? Sweet. Great. Great information. I appreciate all the questions, guys. I'm just going to try to get you guys more involved. All right. If we have other people, then try to get you guys going again. Okay, guys, we're going to start on pommel horse, exercise 5. The level 4 is you guys are going to be doing forward and backward windmills with each arm in a push-up shape. Level 5, 6s, and 7s. Got to get some circles going. And then, Aiden, I think that this is probably a good opportunity for you to go back down to the level 5, 6, 7 stuff and just really try to top out circles, all right? Or get the mushroom out and start swinging. Front moors, back moors, Russians, stuff like that is fine, okay? Ian, go get that pommel horse. Or go get parallettes. Ian, go get your blocks. All right, and I hope that you remember what windmills are, but if you don't, let me know. Okay, guys, I think we can start. I think everybody knows what's going on. Let's get it. Ian, I want one hand on each block in a push-up shape. I want you to separate the blocks, hold yourself up in a push-up shape, and you're going to do the windmills. One arm forward, one arm backward. Exactly right. Good job. Now, Ian, when you do it, I want you to try not to lean sideways. Try not to lean left and right. Try to keep your shoulders level and go quick. Yes, exactly right. Nice work. Guys, really just want to pick up the numbers of circles that you can do. And I think last night, Miss Lisa said that she wants to make sure that you face the camera the whole time, or at least face in one direction. Iñaki, mira. I mean, vamos, vamos. Muy bien. Set, ma'am. Come on, cinco, hacer cinco. Cinco, fuerte. 2, come on. 3, come on. 4, come on. All right, I want 5. Yo quiero 5, por favor. Okay, let's see you, Bune. Come on, as many as you can pump out. All right, you guys got 1 minute and 30 seconds left to work on this. 1 minute and 30 seconds. As many as you can, Pasta. I'm coming to you in 5 seconds. Okay, you're up. Let's get it. Come on, man. At least 20. Come on, pushing down hard. All right, thinking about your form, Hey, that's pretty, that's better. Your toes are way better. Okay, knees are good. Pointing and pointing and pointing. Come on, get to your numbers. Get to your numbers, guys. 54 seconds. Iñaki, muy bien. Okay, Pasta, good work. Said Aiden. All right, you just got to pick up your pommel horse vocabulary. Pick up the number of circles that you can do. There's only so many words you can make with only 2 circles. You know, it's 2 letters. Get 26 letters, and now you got something that you can start to use to make sentences. Same thing. I mean, you got to be able to do about 20 circles before you can do anything, really. All right. Yeah, make sure you're stretching your wrists. Good idea. Boone, boone, boone. You got 16 seconds to go. Okay, I'll get the next exercises up. Okay, guys. The level 4s, you guys are going to be sliding forward with your feet in back. Level 5s and 6s, slide any which way you want. And Ian, you can slide any which way you want to go as well. Level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, if you have a mushroom, swing on it. If you don't, do Magyar and Savata walks and walk-arounds and such. Okay, Smoothie, but if you have a mushroom, we got to get going. All right, back moors, front moors, all that stuff. What's up, Boons Pop? That's it, Boony, Boony, Boony. Iñaki, yo quiero tu hacer este exercise. All right? Okay, buddy? All right? Forward, backward, but make sure that belly is up. Boony, 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 Boony. Belly is up. Belly up high, nice and high. Okay? Iñaki. Iñaki. Cuando tu piel está in back of you, después, yo quiero tu estómago bajo. Pero con tu piel está antes, yo quiero tu estómago alto. ¿Sí? ¿Ok? Sí, está bien, pero estómago alto ahora. ¿Ok? Alto, 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 más alto, más alto. Muy bien. Muy bien. ¿Ok? Muy bien. Yeah, muy bien, amigo. Good job. All right, Austin, you good, homie? Yeah, thumbs up. You need anything from me, Austin?
No.
You good? All right, buddy. That's it, Jackson. But really try to be a little bit more in a stretch shape, yeah? And same thing with you, Booney. Right? I think it's good. I think that you're strong and you're getting stronger for sure, but I want you to be in a stretch shape. That's it. Always in a stretch. Make yourself into the very best gymnast. Okay, Jackson, keep that belly open a little bit more and keep your head up nice and tall. A straight, yeah, of course, of course. Yep, always that shape, always. Good job, Iñaki. Uno minuto más, amigo. That's it, Austin. Austin, perfect your craft. We're going to have Steven Natarosik on next week. Steven Natarosik just won the Nissen Emery Award. I think he's got a full ride at Penn State, and he just does pommel horse, my dog. Right? You're going to be so good at horse. But again, in Austin, in the back there, when your feet are in the back, I want your body to be in a stretch shape. Yeah? When your feet are in front, I want your belly up. When your feet are in back, I want your belly down. Right? Make sure that you train from the very beginning how to have perfect body shapes. Okay, guys, we're going to go to the next exercise. Let's do one more bout of circles. Boone, I want you to do circles and front moors and back moors. All right, Aiden, I want you to do front moors and back moors. Austin, just front moors and back moors. And Pasta, front moors and back moors. Okay, let's do our stretching exercises next. All right, it says that we should do palm up, pull down, stretch, but I want to do one more bout of circles. Okay, circles, front moors and back moors. Iñaki, uno otro tiempo. Yo quiero tu hacer circles, por favor. Circles, por favor. Okay? 3 minutos más. Yo quiero tu hacer circles. All right, Austin, that's it. Make sure your belly is to the right. Make sure your belly is to your right. Ian, you can swing. Get it going, bro. Make sure your belly is to your right, Austin. That's it. That's a front more. Right? You want to make sure that you're swinging sideways, actually. Smoothie, that's pretty good. Smoothie, you can do circles on the ground, bro. Learn how to do circles on the ground. If you can do that, you're going to be, it's going to help you so much. Just go one at a time. Don't worry about how many you do. Or even do it on that, use that mat as a mushroom. Right? Fold the mat up. There you go. And use that as a horse. Unless it slides. Does it slide? If it slides, there you go, dude. Don't let anything get in your way, Smoothie. All right? You just got to get better. You just got to keep getting better every day. That's it. Even if you just did loops, it would be fine. Right? Even if you just tried to do a Magyar on that thing, just walk forward and walk backward. Belly to the left. Keep your belly to the left. Don't worry about the level of difficulty that you're doing, because you're not on a horse, right? Just try to perfect your craft. Think about form. Utmost is the utmost importance. Form, form, form. And if you can get out of this with just perfect circles, with perfect form, that's all you need to do, man. Now make sure your wrists are rested. Give yourself a little break. Don't beat yourself up. But fine-tune your craft for sure, okay? All right, Iñaki. Muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien. Iñaki, ¿está posible que tú hacer este ejercicio? Pasta, show Iñaki a couple front mores and back mores. Maybe he can try them. I don't know if he can do them. Iñaki, mira. Y then turn around, turn around. Yeah? Iñaki. Mira. Yeah, mira. Yo quiero tu hacer. Yeah. One more time, Pasta. He's watching you. He's trying to figure it out. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, Iñaki. Vamos, amigo. Muy bien, muy bien. Muy bien, muy bien. A la izquierda, pero a la izquierda. No, it's fine. Está bien, está bien, está bien. Okay, guys, let's go to the screen. And Scott, maybe you can lead us through a little bit of our wrist flexibility. All right, let's start with just single finger pull down stretch. Okay, Iñaki, mira, por favor. Yep, take a little pit stop. Make sure that you guys don't injure your wrists. Okay, every race car needs pit stops. Switch hands. Palm up, pull down, stretch. If you can remember, you should do these flexibility exercises in between almost all of your turns. Pinky up stretch. Scott, you're a heck of a teacher, man. Right? You know just when to show, just how to show. One arm on top of the other. Man, I want to teach Iñaki how to do that right. La izquierda. La izquierda brazo. Brazo izquierda. I want it straight. Okay? There you go, Pasta. Iñaki, mira. Mira. Okay, show him how to do it. Try to get him to do it the right way. Yeah, sí, está bien, está bien, está bien. Scott, you just taught a kid in Mexico how to do this flexibility, right? I'm so proud of you, buddy. That kid's doing it because of you, man. I couldn't help him. Right? You're a special kid, dude. Right? Switch your arms. Muy bien, Iñaki. Muy bien. Muy bien, Iñaki. Muy bien, Scott. Muy bien, Scott. Wow, dude. Right? Proud of you, pal. Proud of you, buddy. Okay, guys, let's move on. Level 4s, circles with perfect form. Ian, I don't care how many you do in a row. I only care one in a row, perfect form. Level 5s, flares. I think everybody has a way to do that, so flares. Same thing with level 6s. Level 7s, I want you to do 5 sets of 15 push-ups. And the level 8s, 9s, and 10s, I want you to do 15 handstands with scapular elevation and depression. Okay, I think that Aiden knows what I'm talking about. Smoothie, thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, buddy, get going. Oh, wow, Jackson, nice work, dude. Nice work, Jackson. Try to do a heel drive in the back. Try to do a straight. Yes, 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 yes. I like those shapes. I like those shapes in the back for sure. All right. Boone, boone, boone. Good job. Really try to open up those hips in the back. Right? Yeah, Boone. Yeah, Boone. Good trying. Good trying. Good trying. You can see the effort for sure. All right, Pasta. Let's see it. Right. Good flares in the back. And I want your flares to finish in like a planche shape in the back, not this big pike in the back. A planche in the back. Yeah, trying to get those heels to rise. Pasta, good job. Make sure you keep those feet apart. All right? Make sure you spend time getting those feet apart. Yeah, dirty, bro, dirty. Fun to watch. Yeah, it's fun to watch, man. Wow, I can't wait to see your pommel horse in real life, man. This screen is a little bit choppy. It doesn't do anything justice, but Boone, pretty good, pretty good. I like that. Boone, I want you to think about I want you to think about keeping your left leg in an arch. As you drive your leg back, try to keep your back right there, 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 okay? That's it, Boone, right? Let's see it. That's it, Boone. That's it, buddy. Guys, 1 minute to go. Aiden, your wrists are all beat up. Is that? Oh, you guys are doing handstands. That's right. Okay, good job. Right. If your wrists are burnt, I'd rather you stretch. I'd rather you do something that's not going to burn your wrists. And yep, that's pretty good. Good job, Smoothie. Good job. If you got to go against the wall so that you can do a couple more in a row, you can do that. But you don't have to. I really appreciate what you're doing right now. Iñaki, muy bien. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Right? Todos los días está más bueno, más bueno, más bueno. Yeah? A la izquierda. Ahora. Yeah. Sí. See? Yeah, Pasta, of course you can do a routine. Okay, guys, let's come back to the screen. All right, level 4s, you guys are going to be doing sideways slides. Level 5s, level 6s, Routines anyway, Pasta. All right, maybe we'll start with you. Level 7s. If you have the ability to do circles, I'd rather you do circles and back loops and front loops. You can imagine that it's a back loop or front loop. Or Aiden, Russians is good. Smoothie, Russians is good. Again, maybe Smoothie, you just do Magyars on the panel mat is fine with me. Okay, guys, 3 minutes to go. Pasta, salute. Let's get it. Iñaki, mira. Mira. Okay, mira. Uno, dos, y turn. Uno, and turn. And flare. And flare. Okay, finish up. Finish up. Finish up. Come on now. Yep, pushing, 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 pushing. Hands right on. Yeah, yeah, great job. And circling off. And circling off. It's not going to get better today. It's going to get better over the course of 6 months or so. All right? You just keep busting your butt, buddy. All right, Austin, let's go. Boone will come to you next, and then Jackson. Come on, man. Austin, let's get it. Aiden, I want you to try the same routine. Same routine. Front more and back more. And good flares with open legs and hips in the back with a spindle. And hands in the same spots. Hey, a nice Russian, though. I like the hand placement in your Russian. That was pretty good. Okay, maybe we'll come back to you. All right, boone, boone, boone. Boone. All right, good luck, sir. Jackson will come to you next. Iñaki, mira. Mira. Turn. Turn. Flare, spindle. And hopefully you're rushing. Come on, hands on. Okay. Remember, Boone, I want you to do your Russian on your, I think, your right hand and turn under, right? But that's what I want you to reach forward with your left hand, not across. That's correct. But you reach across with your left hand. I want you to reach forward. Right? Don't reach across with your left hand. Reach forward. Okay? That looks better. All right, Jackson. Let's see yours. Iñaki, yo quiero tu hacer después de Jackson. Right? Go. Si no está bueno, no está un problema. Turn. Turn. Flare spindle. Russian and off. Okay, Iñaki. Empezar, amigo. I love this little guy. Iñaki de Mexico, buena suerte. Circle, circle, turn. That's a spindle. All right. Y flares. Yo quiero tu hacer flares, por favor. Flares, amigo. Bien, bien. ¿Está uno Russian? Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Muy bien. Okay? Nice, Iñaki. All right, mira. Mira. Okay? Level 4s. I don't think we have any, so I can... Oh, Ian. Ian's still here, I believe. Yeah. Level 4s, you're going to go with your feet on the wall in a stretch with your belly up. All right, shoulders on the wall, feet up. Level 5s, you're going to push off the floor onto a couch cushion and then back down. It's the ones that Jackson does with a push-up shape up onto the little platform that he has. Okay? Iñaki, mira. So he has just a little platform, and he goes up and down. Boone, you could probably do it up and down onto the air track is fine. Up, down, up, left, and a la derecha, a la izquierda, a la derecha. Okay? Okay, buddy. All right, guys. I'm going to start the timer now. The level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, you guys are doing your handstand pirouettes. Nice, Aiden. Ian, I want you to turn around and put your feet on the wall with your shoulders on the ground. Ian, feet on the wall, shoulders on the ground. That's it. Put your feet above that white line. Shoulders on the ground. Lay on your back. Lay on your back. Oh, you don't have to change the camera. I want you to put your feet on the wall above that white line. Lay on your back. Put your feet above the wall. Above the white line on the wall. Now open up your belly. I want only your shoulders touching and your heels touching, and I want your hands by your waist. Hands on your waist. And fingers straight. Arms straight, fingers straight. Right down to your legs. Put your arms right by your legs. Yep. There you go. Right, there you go. That's better. Point those toes. Keep your belly up. Just like this. 1 minute and 36 seconds. If you can hold it the whole time, do it. If you need a rest, I understand. Okay, Jackson, great job. Iñaki, muy bien. Pasta, muy bien. Great job. Oh, nice, Smoothie. Nice, dude. Right, that'll get better. Just remember the hand placement. Yeah, there you go. Reverse pirouettes. And it's the same pirouette as a Diamondov. So if you get better at doing this, you're getting better at doing Diams too. It's the same exact thing. All right, if you can watch Max Whitlock, watch how he uses his straddle. And his straddle gets wider, but he also pikes a little bit. And you can see that they use their legs to help balance this skill out. So take a look at a lot of YouTube videos. Watch a lot of videos. Oh, here we go. Aiden. Turn, turn. That's it, buddy. Nice, nice. Yeah, exactly right. And Aiden, every time you turn on this right hand, every time you do that right there, it's got to translate into like a Diamondov, into a blind turn. It's the exact same turn as a blind turn. Swing all the way up and blind turn. And try to use it to get better at so many different aspects of gymnastics. Aiden, good job. Aiden, you keep doing that with your wrist. Yeah? I want to know what's the matter. Come to the mic. Let me hear. Come down. Let me hear. Don't make me talk to your waist.
One sec.
Yeah. I don't want pain. I want to know what's going on with your wrist here. Watch out for that. What's up with your wrist, my dude?
My wrist just hurt a little bit.
Like how long for I'm going to give the guys the next exercise so they can start, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about this, okay? I just want to make sure that we're not causing any more harm than good.
Okay.
All right, give me a second. All right, level 4 is you guys are going to be doing your feet on the wall with your belly down this time. Okay, so you're going to put your feet on the wall, and you're going to be in a slight stretch, okay? And you're going to put your hands on the ground, Ian. All right, you're going to put your hands on the ground, your feet on the wall, and you're going to be in a stretch. Level 5s, you guys are going to be doing headstand, push to handstand. Level 6s, walk around Russians with feet in your sock squares. Or you can do Russians on the mushroom. I think everybody has a mushroom, that's fine. Okay, level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. Russians if you can. Smoothie, I think that you should just continue to do, you can do Russians on that mushroom is probably fine too. Okay? Iñaki, yo quiero tu una headstand a la tu cabeza. Sí, muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien, amigo. All right? I think everybody knows what's going on. I just want to talk to Aiden a little bit about his wrists so you guys can get to work. Okay, so Aiden, what's the story?
My wrists have just kind of like always hurt.
because they don't really bend that far. Like they only bend to like this far. But like for pommel horse, most of the stuff you need is like pretty much like flat like that. But I have wrist braces. They're just at my bag in my gym, but I can't go get it.
I'd rather just take a little bit of time. I personally think that if we spend a little bit more time doing flexibility and a little bit of strength and a little bit less time on circles and beating on your wrists, I think that we can change it for the better. And I think that's
Yeah.
probably what we want to do right now. So I would say for the rest of this month, like maybe what we can do is tone back on pommel horse and do a little bit more foam rolling, a little bit more of the wrist strength and flexibility that we do, and just try to provide you with some more wrist strengthening exercises that might alleviate the problem. I think that's where we want to go with it.
Yeah.
So right now we have one more pommel horse exercise after this, which is wrist flexibility anyway. So why don't
Yeah.
you give me, and then tomorrow we don't have pommel horse. So why don't you give me the weekend and I'll put together, 5 to 10 different wrist options that you can implement instead of doing pommel horse for right now.
All right. Sounds good.
Last thing that I want to do is result in when you go back to the gym, you not being able to do pommel horse, right? That's the last thing that I want. So let's just make it when you do go back to the gym that you're able to functionally do horse. If you can swing, you can swing, but like 10% swing, 90% strength and flexibility.
Hmm.
Okay, so in 1 minute, why don't you do the fingers facing forward and do your wrist push-ups again, and then I'll have you lead us through the wrist flexibility for the next exercise. Okay? Okay, so let's see some Russians, and I want to see Russians with even hand placement. Even hand placement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think Jax, let's see one more time, okay? Let's see one more time. So I think that you want to start your Russian with your left hand. I want you to reach forward with your left hand and then underneath your body with your right hand. Underneath with your right, yes, like that. But you do the opposite. Put your hands back to the normal. What you do is you take your right hand, yeah, you do that. But which way, point to which direction your hips are supposed to turn. Right. So when you take your left hand and you move it to the right, your shoulders turn the opposite. Yeah, now you're screwed. Now your shoulders have turned to the right, but you don't want that. What you want to do is move your left hand forward, and then when you drive your heels so that your right hand can get to the horse, you can still keep your hips to your right. I mean, to your left. As soon as you move your right hand over, though, and you turn your shoulders to the right, the whole basis of your circle is now compromised, right? So I think that rather than overcommitting with your left hand and turning in the direction in which the skill appears to go, what you want to do is you want to do a reverse pirouette here instead of a regular pirouette. And that's how you can maintain your hip direction in spite of the fact of spinning to your right. Okay, so let's see one more time. It's a left hand underneath your left hand skill. Right, it's better. Reach forward with your left and patient with your right hand. Okay, I want you to reach forward and get your right hand. Still. How about this? How about just try a quarter of a Russian, and I want to see. Yes, that's what I want to see, and I still don't quite see that hand placement. Right? It starts with your. That was a little bit better, I guess. Now, when you move your left hand, I don't want you to turn. I want you to just move it upwards like you're doing a regular circle, and then put it behind your back. Put it behind your back. Put it behind your back now. No, 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 no. Yes. Then, now from here, this is where your Russian starts. Now drive your heels and turn with your right hand to there. Yes. Yes. So I want your Russian to start on your right hand. Move it forward and then sweep. Yes. That was the first one that was correct, but your hand to the right square. Yes. 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 That's a second hand Russian. Yes. 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 Right? Okay, pal. The first one is a left-handed Russian. You're taking your left hand and moving it. Yes. Yes. Oh my God, I'm so happy. That's my favorite thing in the world. Okay, Aiden. Let's off with your wrist flexibility. Or maybe I'll just go to somebody who has a great view. All right, so I'll go to pasta. We'll do wrist flexibility and we'll get ready to move on to rings. Single finger pull down stretch. Now, Aiden, you want to be really deliberate with what you're doing here, and you want to make sure that you're feeling the stretch on the top of your forearm. It stretches to me right where my elbow connects to that big pad of muscle at the top of Scott's forearm right now. And if I take my finger and pull it down, yeah, right up there. If I change and take my finger and pull it in versus out, it changes, yeah, and rotate my arm this way and that way. Changes the way that the stretch feels to my forearm. All right, but yeah, right where Scott's pointing is pretty much where I feel the flexibility up there. Yep. And switch hands. And you want to do this flexibility all the time, guys, all the time. You also want to take your forearms and use those foam, like the foam rollers, or use a weight to foam roll your wrists, right? Anything like that is good. Let's go palm up, pull down stretch. And you want to be doing this flexibility in between every turn. Every turn. Ian, you can go do your pull-up bar. Of course you can. Bring the phone, put it in front of the pull-up bar, and then go use it. Okay, one arm on top of the other stretch. Muy bien, Iñaki. Yeah, he's doing it right. Good job, Scott. And switch arms one more time. Pasta, you demand. Okay, guys, let's go on a quick break. We'll come back and do some rings. Okay, guys, let's get going. Ian, I want you to do anything that you want on that high bar. I want you to have fun. Okay? Chin-ups, pull-ups, leg-ups, swings, anything you want is fine with me. Have fun on that bar for a little while today. Level 5s. I want you to lay on your belly and squish the cushion flat with your arms straight. Okay? I will have... Oh, we'll figure it out in a second. Level 6s. You guys are going to lay on your back and pull a bungee towards your legs. So you guys are going to do bungee pull downs. Or what I want you to do is put your shoulders on the ground and put your feet on the wall and pull the weight from the ground to your thighs. Okay? Or if you have a bungee, I want you to take the bungee and wrap it around the bottom of like that pommel horse base boon and pull the bungee towards you. Lay on your back with both hands. And you're going to do bungee pull down. So you're going to pull the bungee from your head to your feet. Iñaki. James, I want you to take one of those couch cushions and put it in front of the camera so Iñaki can see. Iñaki, mira. Yeah, good. Now, James, face the camera in like a Maltese position. On the couch cushion. Put your hands together right by your waist. By your waist. Yeah? Make a fist. And I want you to push down into the couch cushion. I want you to push down. Yeah? All right? I want you to show him a little bit easy. I want you to show him from the side so we can see what your hands are doing. All right? I want him to try to squish that couch cushion down. Okay? Yeah. Iñaki. Yo quiero tu usar una cushion y brazo bajo and arms down. All right? Push down. Down. No, down into the couch. Down, 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 down. Push down, down, down. Arms, brazo, NL cushion. All right? Brazo down. Okay? Bajo, NL cushion. And squish the cushion. Okay? Push, 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 push. And squish the cushion. Push it down. Okay? Good job, Smoothie. All right? Let me see if Iñaki's doing it right. Boone. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, Boone, you're going to do it just like Pasta's doing it. All right, watch. He's going to go like this. He's got his bungee is attached to something above his head, and he's going to try to pull down. Pull down, 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 down. Exactly right. Down, 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 down. Yep, just like that, Pasta. Okay? Jackson, just like this. All right, Aiden, you're good with Paperman routines? Yeah. See, look it. Look at Smoothie. Look it. Right? That's such a blessing, dude. It's such a blessing, man. Right? Iñaki, muy bien, amigo. Habibi, habibi. Right? Really good. Iñaki, muy bien. All right, Pasta, keep pulling down. Good strength, okay? Good strength. Boone, nice job. Right? That's it, Boone. Keep those arms straight. Okay, guys, about 1 minute to go. There you go, Iñaki. Ya, para 10 segundos. Fuerte, fuerte bajo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 y 1. Muy bien, amigo, muy bien. Muy bien. Fuerte, fuerte, en el cushion, fuerte, brazo, en el cushion, fuerte. 10 segundos. Fuerte, fuerte, fuerte. Good job, good job, good job. Muy bien. Right? This is another way to do the exact same strength. Jackson, good job. Right, Pasta, here's another way to do the exact same strength. And Boone, same thing. Jackson's doing it like this. So if it's easier to do it this way, you're still using just gravity, right? And pulling against gravity. All right, so you guys will at least know how to do that for next time. Iñaki, uno más, amigo. 10 segundos. Y... Come on, 10. Muy bien, amigo. Muy bien. Okay, mira. Ian, you can keep playing on the bar. It's fine with me. Level 5s, handstands for 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds. Level 6s, you guys are going to be doing with a bungee or a belt. You guys are going to do inlocate and dislocate stretches over your head, making sure that your shoulders are able to move through those shapes. Level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. If you have rockers, if you can put parallettes on top of a couch cushion, all right, then I want you to do handstands on the couch cushion, parallettes. All right? Iñaki, yo quiero tu handstands a la wall en 30 segundos. Okay? All right. Vamos, amigo. Yeah, Boone, excellent. Boone, good. Yeah, and just try to think about doing inlocates and dislocates. And Yaki, good work. Aiden, you doing handstand holds. And Yaki, muy bien. Austin, you're using a belt or a broomstick or something to stretch your shoulders. Make sure that your shoulders can do inlocates and dislocates. Okay, muy bien, and Yaki. Muy bien. That's it, James. I think that's kind of a cheap way to make some rocker parallettes. I think it works pretty good. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. There you go. There you go. There you go. Great, dude. Make sure you turn the rings out a little bit, you know? But this is, I think, the closest that we can get to what it's like to do a handstand on rings, pretty much. Nice, Smoothie. Good job. Good job. Come on. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Use those wrists. You got to almost anticipate the fact that your wrists are going to bend this way and that way. That's it, Smoothie. That's it. That's it, buddy. Pasta, can you go and take the camera so that I can see the bar? Can you jump up and hold the bar and make the camera so I can see it? And can you hold really wide and kind of like dislocate your shoulders? You understand what I mean? You're going to have to go in an under grip. Go in the other grip. Go in an under grip. And as wide as you can, so you easy with your shoulders. And then go pull your feet all the way through, and then can you roll through your shoulders? Yeah, like that. Yeah, jump down, right? Does that hurt your shoulders at all? I don't want it to hurt. I want it to be very smooth, right? If it hurts, then I'd rather you do it with a bungee or a belt or one of those. I think I can see a jump rope against the wall. Right, use that, but this is also a good way to use this bar if you want to. You know, I mean, if it doesn't hurt, fine, but I mean, I can see that there's jump ropes against the wall there that you could also use. So, there's a rope there next to the Lowe's sign above that. Yeah, you could probably use that. I don't know what that is, but. Ooh, isn't that fun? Use that. If you stick that all the way up your nose, I will give you X bands, but it's got to go the whole thing. I don't want to see any more of that collar. Clean that brain all the way out. Okay, buddy. Right? It's a good back scratcher at least. Okay, guys, 30 seconds to go. See it, Smoothie. That's it, Aiden. You know, Aiden, if you have an opportunity maybe to do, like, also what you could do is you could do that on the top of the mushroom top that's tilted upside down, so that you just have a little bit, like, see how Smoothie's doing it on the couch cushion? I don't know if you have something like that available. Okay, nice work, guys. Nice work, Austin and Boone. Okay, next exercises are up. Level 4s, you guys are going to be doing tucked planges with your feet on the wall. Or you can also put your feet on a mushroom, is also fine. The level 5s are handstands against the wall with everything touching the wall for 30 seconds and 15-second rest. Iñaki, muy bien. Muy bien. Está posible que tú terminando mira al televisión. Muy bien, amigo. Muy bien. Muy bien. Okay? Iñaki, yo quiero tu plank flexion, push-ups, 1,000,000,000, 5,000. Okay, I want you to do 5,000. 5,000 push-ups. 5,000. 5,000 fuerte push-ups. Okay, muy bien, push-ups. All right, level 6s, you guys are going to do lat and shoulder stretching. Okay? Level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, I want you guys to do Maltese work and planche work. So Aiden, you could go get a set of like the 10, 15 pound weight, and you could lay on your back and push the weights up and do Maltese strength like that. Or you could also do as James doing, like I don't know if you have weights. If you don't have weights, then you can just push the couch cushion in, right? The same thing that you were showing in Yaki, and I think that's another way to do it. To be quite honest with you, in college, the way that I got my Maltese is I just laid on the floor and I pushed every day as absolute hard as I could possibly push. And I tried, even though I never thought it, even though I knew it was impossible, I tried to push off the floor and do a Maltese, and eventually it worked. And then I did 2 of them. Okay, so I want you to stretch your lats and do push-ups. Push as hard as you can. Austin, you're doing lats and shoulder stretches, okay? So Austin, if you don't know what that is, okay, good. You can use that foam roller, is great. All right, and you're just gonna try to foam roll exactly like this. Exactly like this. All the way up and down your whole side. Anything that you feel is tender, okay, slow down. Now remember, it's when you guys do foam rolling, I think that you guys might think that you're supposed to roll it out, but you're not really supposed to roll it out like dough with a rolling pin. You're supposed to roll on it until you find a spot that's sore and then stay there. And it's more pressure release than it is rolling the tissue out. So roll when you find a spot that's particular sore, stop there and move this way and move that way. And it's more just adding pressure, the muscle will relax, and then roll till you find a different spot, and then put pressure on that spot. And you want to put pressure for about 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Ian, excellent job. Excellent job, Ian. Can you look at the screen? That's it, dude. And I want you to try to get your shoulders just barely in front of your hands. Just like that. Look at the screen and move your shoulders in front of the blue block. Just a little bit in front of the blue block. And then push your shoulders behind the blue block. And then go in front of the blue block again. And then behind the blue blocks. And in front of the blue blocks. Yeah, Ian, you're a pleasure to work with, man. Great listener. Hard worker. Mom must be certainly proud of your work. Nice job, man. Okay, Aiden, nice work here. And you know, for right now, you want to start with low weights because we haven't really established the strength yet. But slowly but surely you're going to start to maybe go 10, 15 pounds or so. Also want to make sure that we're doing bicep flexibility here. I'm going to work on some. And the other thing is if you want to start working on wrist flexibility and wrist strength, you probably don't need to wait for me too much. What you could do is just go to YouTube and type in wrist strength and wrist flexibility, and you could do that all day. You know what I mean? We have just incredible resources. Okay, guys, nice job. Pasta, what's good, man? What do you need? You're just waving?
Can I go?
Okay. Hold on, let me see how many exercises we have left. If we only have a couple more, maybe you just chill out for a second.
Okay.
We have still rings. We have 9, 10, and 11. So 7 minutes, we're done anyway. You want to wait or you want to go?
I'll.
Nice, dude. All right, so let's go to the next exercise. Okay, level 4s. You guys are going to be on a pull-up bar and you're doing leg raises. All right, I want you to do like your first skill in your routine is an L seat. Like you're going to hold onto the pull-up bar and you're going to do an L seat. But then you're going to do a tuck L seat and a pike L seat and a tuck L seat and a pike L seat. Level 5s, you guys are doing leg raises and lowers. Level 6s, kick handstands. Level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. I want you to do like scapular push-ups. So Jackson, I want you to get into a push-up shape. So Aiden, what you're going to be doing, you're going to get into a push-up shape. You're going to keep your arms straight, and you're going to let your shoulder blades go to the center. Yep, exactly right. So this is, you're going to do sub-scap push-ups. All right, now level 6 is if you guys wanted to do that too, but I really think that you guys need to make sure that your handstand shapes are getting stronger and stronger. So Smoothie, you're going to do scapular push-ups. You understand what that is, right? Okay, okay, that's what you're working on. And let me help Iñaki. Iñaki, James, can you lay on your back? Lay on your back. Put your hands above your head. And I want you to lift your feet, point them at the ceiling. And now right here, I want you to lift your hips off the floor. Lift your hips off the floor. Point your feet at the ceiling as high as you can. No, I want you to lift your hips off the floor, not your hands. Yes, like that, and then lower down. Hips back on the floor and lower down. Yes, yes. And now toes all the way up and extend to the ceiling. And then all the way back down. No rapido, amigo. No rapido. Okay, guys, get going. I think everybody knows what's up. That's it, Pasta. That's it. Now, the level 6s, it says that you're supposed to do it on an upside down mushroom top because I want it to move a little bit. And you can just do a kick handstand on the mushroom top. And I think that the upside down mushroom top is going to replicate doing what Boone's doing here. All right? Now, I think that as long as it's rocking a little bit, I mean, Pasta, I don't want you to necessarily do it like that because if you fall, then you fall on the plastic frame. But if you undid the top of the mushroom and just put the top of the mushroom on the floor, you could do kick handstands on that. And we do that all the time. All right? So just like what, you know, if you have this shape here, let me spotlight Ian. Ian, can you do a kick handstand on that thing? Can you do, no, yeah, do it like that. That's fine. Do it like that. Kick handstand and hold it. Right now, Ian, if you want to try, you can flip it over and try to hold it upside down, but that's going to be much more difficult, like Pasta's doing here. Right, there you go, Pasta. So it's just not a stable surface. So you have to use your wrists and your shoulders a lot in order to stay in balance. There you go, Ian. You can keep trying that. And Yaki, no rapido. No rapido. Estómago fuerte. And Aiden, we're just trying to make sure that your rotator cuff muscles are solid and stable so you don't end up having shoulder surgery. That's it. The muscles that are working, the muscles behind your scapula, that's one of the major rotator cuff muscles. It's called your subscap. Got to make sure that that muscle is as strong as your pecs. Otherwise, we have a huge imbalance, and we're going to risk injuring your shoulders. So we got to work on that subscap strength. A lot of the stuff that we do with the plank front raises and a lot of the kettlebell work that we're going to do is designed specifically to improve the strength of those subscaps like that. Okay, Jackson, guys, 30 seconds to go. That's it, Jackson. That's it, Pasta. Good job, guys. Good job, Austin. Austin, you got a mushroom upside down or no? Or is it just on the ground? I mean, you could also do it on a couch cushion with parallettes. It doesn't matter to me. I was just wondering what you have. That's it, Boone. Boone, you able to do handstands up there yet? That's it. Okay, Austin. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Yeah, Boone, you can do handstands up there too. Right, I mean, if you have a set of rings, just make sure there's mats underneath there. Good. All right, there's an air mat under there. Okay, guys, let's go to the next exercise. Okay. Exercise number 10. The level 4s. Yeah, Ian, why don't you show me round-offs on that thing? Level 5s, you guys are going to do stretch and hollow raises and lowers on the foam roller. Okay, maybe I can have Jackson help me with showing Iñaki what that is. Actually, just kidding. I'm just going to have him do what you guys are going to do. I'm just going to have him do what you guys are going to do. So level 6 is straddle L-seat hold, to a half press. You're going to do that on your parallettes is fine. You could also do it on the upside down mushroom top, okay? You're going to do a straddle L seat on the mushroom top and then try a baby press. Iñaki, mira. Okay, so you're going to do una straddle L. Hold. Uno, dos, tres. Press, right? And try to go baby press and back to straddle L seat. Baby press and then back down to straddle L seat. Okay? Baby press, back down to straddle L seat. Let's see you try one more, and then we'll see Jackson try it, and then we'll show Iñaki. Yeah, and then back down. Let's see what Jackson can do. Okay? Baby press, and then back down to straddle L seat. Boom, let's see you try, and then I'll go. Baby press, and then back down. Okay, Iñaki? All right? Let's see Jackson. Baby press, and then back down. Okay, Ian, let me see you round off on your Bosu ball. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. All right, well done. Big bounce and bounce. Nice, Ian. That thing seems pretty awesome. You could probably do tuck jumps on that. Right? Tuck jump, stick it. Nice, dude. Looks like you have a little bit of a vault situation going on there. Yeah, Jackson, excellent. You know, Pasta, maybe we can figure out a way to do something like this. So what Jackson's doing is he's putting like a little carpet on top of it so it's not so slippery, and then puts his parallettes on top of there. So it might make it so that it's, or Pasta, what you can do is take a look at Smoothie. Right, take a look at this. Right, he's just got it on couch cushions. Can you turn the parallettes the opposite way? So that the yes, no, and keep turning it, yes, like that. And put them like that, or would that be too wide? Yeah, let's see it. Yeah. Turn them in. Turn them in. I still think that there's probably merit to this right here. Right, you could probably use them that way, no problem. They won't flip on you then. Granted, your hands are a little bit close, but I still think it's fine. It's not going to hurt the stability of your handstand, that's for sure. It's just a different way of working on it. Right? Okay, guys. Let's move on to the next exercise. And this is the last exercise for rings. Level 4s. You guys are doing L seats. Ian, you can use the Bosu ball. Just do L seats on the Bosu ball. Don't touch your feet to the ground. Level 5s. I want you guys to do straddle L seat holds. Long as you can. All right, hold a straddle L seat. Iñaki, mira. Hey, Jackson, I'm going to have you go even though you're resting. I just want you to hold a straddle L seat. Mira. Más segundos, amigo. Hacer para más segundos. Más de posible. 30 segundos, 40 segundos. En una straddle L seat. Por favor, amigo. Okay, and the level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, you guys are working on slow dips in an L seat. All right, that's for a kip to L or a back uprise to L. Okay? All right. Level 6 is a back uprise straddle L seat. All right, that's a swing to strength in the next code. Smoothie, it's going to be a swing to strength in the next code. All right, so we want to make sure we can do that. I think that you need to learn how to do a kip to an L seat to get the swing to strength this year. So that's kind of what I want you to do this for. Okay? Back uprise and push to L seat and turn those rings out if you can. All right, Ian, good. Ian, I want you to hold that L seat as long as you can, and please point those toes. That's it, Boone. Make sure that your feet are not pointing at the ground. Okay, that's one way to do a cross, huh, Smoothie? That's one way to get across. Aiden, excellent, obviously. Right, you're doing slow dips. If you have a way that you can do crosses, that's also fine. I just want you to be able to do a good, yeah, if you can put your arms, yeah, that works. Take your arms and put them through the straps, Aiden. Put your arms through the straps. Yeah, now hold on to the ring. No, up under the ring. Yeah, like that. No, under. Yes, like that. Now you can do cross work there. Give you $50 this year if you get across. Right? That'll work. Keep your arms straight. There you go. That'll work even better. Okay, let's see a little bit of cross work from you, and then we'll call it an evening. I appreciate everybody's hard work. I appreciate our guest Tyler coming on and telling us his story. I thought that he was very well spoken, and he's a hard worker. If you guys want to see more of Tyler, come on to the Yeso Gymnastics training workouts, where he's leading the guys, and Boone and Philip and all the rest of the cats on there, and Yin. All right, and Iñaki está en la mañana, está en Yin's workouts. Okay. All right, muy bien. All right, guys, come to the screen. We're going to sign off for the night. I appreciate everybody's hard work. I thought that Tyler did a great job today. Thought that you guys did a great job. Tomorrow we're going to do vault P-bars and high bar, trying to get through everything. And then on Saturday we're going to do pommel horse strength. But before we do pommel horse strength, we're going to have another interview with Wajde Boulegi. I'm really excited about that. He's a really, really nice guy. One of the things that I noticed with Wajde's gymnastics is he's got incredible style, incredible form, and it brought him to the Olympic Games. So I'm really excited for you guys to meet him. I met him in Florida, and he's a heck of a coach and a heck of a guy. So that's pretty exciting. If you want to take a look at Wajde's his routines, I'll send you a quick chat so you see what his name is. And I'll send you Steven Natarosic's name so you guys can take a look at his work before you meet him. If you have questions for Wajde, think about him, and then I'll get you guys on air. All right? Until then, keep repping that 6 for 6.